Hello everyone, happy Thursday, or Wednesday, if it's still Wednesday, which it is for a lot of people. Hello. Hold on, I bought a new light, guys, it's fantastic. I love it. It's far overdue, Like, I've been looking, cause like, when I'm at my desk, we all know this, right? Like, I'm streaming, and I have like my desk light, and then I have the window. And like, it was not good. It was not good. Samad, you changed your name. I like it. I'm still gonna call you Samad though. I'm not gonna call you Sam. No offense. But I'm glad I could be here. I have like stuff to do, and it's stuff that I can do while I chat. So I thought I would do it. But yeah, I basically went today and I bought one of the, there it is, the Elgato Key Lights. I'd been looking at it for months, because I wanted to get one for here. Ideally as well, I would love to update, my lighting setup on like the review desk, but I haven't done that. And like, these lights were expensive. This was on sale and it was like still $300. So I was like, but like, I've been looking at it for months. And like, it's a lot easier then for me to like film things at night. Like, I don't have to worry so much about filming it like during the day. Like, I can still have the lighting look really good. So I gave in and I bought it, and suddenly looks better. Oh my, see, BFAT, that is one of the things I wanted to talk about today. But like, not too intensely. I feel like that's gonna be a huge topic of conversation for this weekend's member stream, to be completely honest. But yeah. It's been a lot. For reference, everyone, the thing that I'm doing is it's Amazon. It was on Amazon. I can show you. Oopsies. It was on Amazon. Thank you, Amazon, for revealing this. I'm building that right now. Can't show you it because that breaks the review. Oh, drama. Yeah. But there was a lot, right? Like, land's a lot right now. I'll go into it briefly, but basically, you know, as per usual, my opinion is I'm not happy. It's leaving a sour taste in my mouth. That was unexpected, pretty cool. I know, right? I did get the Spider-Man lamp. I was so excited. I lost my mind when I was able to get it. It was very, very, very good. I'm looking at Lego sets. Would you recommend Gargantos on one of the Hogwarts books? And if it's the books, which one? I personally prefer Gargantos Showdown. I just feel like that set is very unique and very fun. Like, how often do we get, like, tentacle monsters in Lego form? Not often. The books are fun. Like, these two new ones are, like, pretty solid. Polka Dot Man, thank you for renewing your membership. I would personally go Doctor Strange, especially because, like, the minifigures are extra cool. So, there you go. Show the Spider-Man lamp. I can briefly. There he is. He's hanging off the lamp. It's USB powered as well, so, like, luckily I was able to get it, and I just, like, plugged it into an iPhone charger. The land drama spans, like, I mean, there was, like, areas as well. Like, I made, like, so I'm gonna do a video about this, right? But, like, we all know, I've been to the US recently, and in the US, right, there's a certain set featuring some blue clones that is, like, readily available. A year ago, I started this same thread being like, hey, is it retired in Australia? Like, we've barely gotten any stock, like, what's going on? So I started a thread being like, hey, it's been a year. Is it retired in Australia? It's retired in Australia, but they're not telling me that. So that's fun. And then there was like some other stuff with that I was just like, oh, okay. It was interesting. I was able to luckily get an answer though. One of the Australian ambassadors who I've spoken to quite a lot of times, Richard from Rambling Brick, came to my rescue and gave me some answers, which was fantastic. Shout out to Richard. He's great. So that was fun. Thoughts on C-3PO? I have to give the classic land speech. I've seen it, but I can't talk about it. He looks great. Actually, the torsos oh wait, no, that did get properly released. He looks great. Can Grogu be in the stream? Grogu's always in the stream. He's always chilling there. Actually, where's my other Grogu? Oh, he's behind another box. Blue Clone's never heard of him. I don't know, right? So I'm going to make an entire video about, like, what, like, the 501st situation is for Australia and all of that. I will do that at some point. But yeah, just the way that I had to get the answers and just the land thread. Jeez. And then there was, like, another land thread. It's a lot. Have you heard about the teen drama? I have. I read the document. Yikes. Like, that's the thing, right? Like, there's that, and then there's, like, stuff that's been happening, like, on land. And there's just been, like, things that have been said, and I'm just like, what? Like, Lego is digging themselves a hole. It's just, they keep going, and it's just not good. Should I buy the Lego Princess Peach set? Look, I'm not the best person to ask about this because my opinion on Lego Mario is just no. Full stop. But it does look pretty cute. Though I wish that they put Princess Peach in Princess Peach's castle. Like, that makes more sense. More drama. There's been a lot of stuff happening on land recently, and it's doing my head in. Doing my head in. Is it time to switch to Mega Bloks? It's always time to switch to Mega Bloks. No, actually, though, I do want to, like, I want to get some of, like, the Mario Kart Mega Bloks stuff and, like, talk about it. I feel like it would be very cool. They can't dig a hole they can't already get themselves out of. That's true, it's already found. Dagobah R2 with back printing. Cannot confirm. I also don't know myself. I can safely say that. More like Mario, more like Marino. True. I love the Dark Trooper set pin, guys. I mean, definitely Luke's hood is, like, a good thing, because I've got 3. And I'm gonna get rid of one of the Lukes just so I can have, like, another one of the, like, hood pieces. I want to put them on the Dementors. Spoilers for another fixing figures video, but that's what I'm gonna do. I saw the Mary Jane skin. I saw the tweet about it, and it was like, get the Mary Jane skin on, like, the Spider-Man account, and I just wanted to retweet it and be like, no. I was just... That would be funny, Joe, but that requires people to spend their hard-earned V-Bucks on a skin that sucks. If you do like the Mary Jane skin, though, it would be lovely if you could use code Halloween. Thank you. I have seen the new Batman movie. I loved it. I want to see it again, and I was saying this yesterday, but I don't want to see it again at the theater. Like, I need to have it on in the background while I do something else, just because it's so long. Same here, Joe. I want Mario, like, even, like, the brick-built characters, like, I love them. Like, I really enjoy them. Like, I want to get that new Yoshi, but, like, they're often, like, quite expensive. Maybe what I'll do is I'll, like, get the set and then I'll, like, sell it. And then just, like, keep the figure. Then again, is anyone going to care? No. So, there we go. Mary Jane is not good. Has anyone seen my latest TikTok? More Sonic sets, I think, will happen. Then again, I don't know how well the current one's been selling. I mean, I feel like it's been doing really well. I think it's been doing well, so it's okay. But we'll see. But I might try to return it for full price. Oof. I mean, they always go on, like, hefty sale. Like, I've seen tons for, like, 50% off recently. Like, I know Target Australia has got a lot of them on clearance at the moment. And, like, you can get, like, that Koopa Trooper set for, like, half price. And I'm like, well, hey, Lisa, how you going? I am going to play the Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. What I'm thinking with that, right, is I'm like, this is a big game. So I'm thinking that I'll do, like, a stream on the main channel. Or maybe I'll just stream the entire game on the main channel and then do it as, like, an unlisted thing. Or maybe I'll stream, like, one thing and then continue it on this channel. But, like, I definitely want to, like, play it on the main channel because, like, it's exciting. I'm also in a very big Star Wars mood right now because Marvel's not it currently. Also, everyone, I have some bad news. I found out today that I need to check the Australian situation. Not that there's too many Australians here besides Ben. But out of the Marvel mechs, Iron Man, unfortunately, has been delayed. Until when, I don't know. But on April 1st, Iron Man will not be releasing with the other ones. Apparently, there is not enough of them that have been made. I imagine I reckon they prioritized, like, Wolverine and then Black Panther when they were, like, remaking them. So, not great. I went to the Museum of Science and Industry in Chicago today and saw a bunch of Lego sculptures made by that one guy who did the sculpture of the yellow guy ripping his chest open. Ooh, that'll be fun. Will you get land review copies of Harry Potter? I hope so. I mean, we were able to do a survey recently that was basically like, hey, what themes are you and your community interested in? So just for reference, hello community, this is what I put down. Harry Potter I prioritized as number 1. Forever and always, we will be a Harry Potter channel. And especially in terms of reviews, like I don't want to focus this channel, not this channel, the other channel, it's purely on reviews. Like I don't want to be, like I will review things, but I don't want that to be like the one thing that I do. So prioritize Harry Potter because that will always, like, we will always cover Harry Potter. I will always do Harry Potter reviews. Like that is the heart and soul of that channel. Secondly, I put Marvel. And then third, I put Star Wars. And then they like, oh, actually it's technically not. They split up like superheroes into like Marvel, DC, Batman, and Spider-Man. So I sort of had to like rearrange it. But anyway, that was the general gist of it. And I said specifically, I was like, brickheads, no. Brick sketches, no. Minifigures, no. Because these are all things that I personally find it like, it's harder to make content on because there's really not that much you can do. You can look at it and you can decide. So I feel like me buying it and then doing like a live stream is probably a lot better in terms of like me trying to make content for everyone. And like I basically just spoke about, like I was like, first and foremost, like Harry Potter is everything. Star Wars and Marvel sort of alternate between them. I specifically said I don't really care about the $10 mechs in that like survey thing. So it'll be interesting to see sort of what happens, but I don't know. Oh, it's so true, Pen. So true. Do they want to give us Star Wars sets that will sell really well? Nope. No. We need more space in order to make whatchamacallit, in order to make more sets for China. I know, right? What is DC? Good question. I mean, I'm not surprised that they put Batman in there, but like, wait a second. I'm scared that I can't like pull this out. DC is doing better than Marvel at the moment. Like, here's the thing, right? Like, I've said this before, that like I switch between Star Wars and Marvel. Like 2020, I'm gonna open the bag and I'll mute myself while I do so that I don't ruin your eardrums. I'm sorry. Okay, done. Right, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, I've said this for ages. So like 2020 for me was a Star Wars year. Star Wars sets were much more interesting. I mean, it made sense. Like Marvel didn't have any TV shows releasing. They had nothing special. This is my first Yoda, by the way, everyone. So this is a really exciting day for me. And it was just boring. So like Star Wars, right? I just bought into it. I bought Jewel on Mustafa. I bought Obi-Wan's heart. I bought the Millennium Falcon. And then like the 501st came out and the AAT and the Death Star final Jewel, which is a set that I was so excited for because I was so sad that I missed out on the first one. So like it was a great year. Next year rolls around and I was like, ooh, I like the Imperial Light Cruiser. The Bad Batch shuttle looks cool, but like I'm bored of the show. So like I'm really in no sort of rush. Meanwhile, Marvel Infinity Saga sets. Shang-Chi sets, Eternals, like all of this like super cool new stuff, the CMF, they had my heart. This year, we're slacking. I am, Pen. I'm building it, I'm excited. I mean, I could show the box because like Amazon's revealed it, but like I can't show you any part of the set. But like, I thought if I'm gonna build something, I might as well like stream, like even though you can't see the set. At least I get to talk to you. It's my only Yoda. Like, I remember, like, I saw, like, because again, like, I'm making a video about it, actually, like, being, like, a beginner to Star Wars, even though it's been, like, 2 years now, so I feel like I can't say that anymore. But, like, I remember when I first got into it, like, I really wanted, like, every single, like, New Hope character and just, like, every single, like, original trilogy character. And the one I could never get was Yoda. Because, like, Yoda's hat had, like, just retired or something. And it was just, like, the one minifigure, like, I never went out to go and buy for some reason. So, like, to this day, she's teasing us with it. Technically, yes. Can we see the box? Yes, it's on Amazon. So I can show you the box. It's pretty. But not that I can exactly tell you about it, but let me tell you, that 1,000 piece count, I know price per piece means nothing. This set proves that. Atrocious. Atrocious. Eternals is boring, but I want the sets. The 2 biggest ones are awesome. They are worth it. And they're 50% off. I am a fan of the prequels. And, like, here's the thing, right? Like, I don't really enjoy, like, The Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones. Like, I think they're some of, like, the worst Star Wars movies. Like, I find them, like, kind of boring. Not as bad. Like, I would rather watch them than Return of the Jedi. No, not that. What's it called? The second sequels movie. The Last Jedi. There we go. No, there's no Phantom Menace slander, right? It's The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker. Like, I would much rather watch Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones. I love the prequels universe. And I think that as well is one of the reasons why I really, like, am enjoying the Clone Wars, is because I just love the entire universe. I find it so interesting. I love the whole, like, space politics thing and just, like, the whole universe is thriving. It's fantastic. And then, of course, we get to my favorite, Revenge of the Sith. And it's just beautiful. I love it. It's like I really enjoy it, like Attack of the Clones. Like, I think Attack of the Clones is better than The Phantom Menace. And I think that's purely because I don't have to deal with, like, whiny kid Anakin. So, there's that. You know, it's bad when you don't even remember what it's called. I've seen that movie twice. Never do. No, space politics is the best part about Star Wars for me. I love it. And, like, even with, like, The Mandalorian, like, I feel like there's, like, a tiny bit of space politics in there. Like, it's never going to be the same as, like, prequels era stuff. But, like, I love that whole, like, situation that we've got right now where it's like, all right, the Empire's gone. Like, we're rebuilding. Like, here's sort of how the universe is, like, adapting. I love it. But it's like, I'm not, but then again, it's like, we know that, like, I didn't grow up on the Clone Wars. I didn't grow up on the prequels either. Like, I saw them as one of those people who knew that, like, people hated them and that the CGI was bad and all of that. So, like, when I watched it for the first time, I was like, oh, right, yeah, like, the CGI is, like, not great. Like, it doesn't look very good. But the story, like, I'm invested in this. Like, I love it. So it's like, when it comes to, like, Star Wars sets, like, I understand why LEGO makes, like, a lot of original trilogy stuff. But at the same time, it's the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones this year. Is Attack of the Clones, is it the same as Revenge of the Sith? Definitely not. 2 different ballparks. Revenge of the Sith better get, like, God treatment when it's that 20th anniversary, or I will be upset. But it's like, for the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones, and for us to not get a brand new set with an episode 2 Obi-Wan is insane. And I specifically mentioned Obi-Wan, and even Anakin for that matter, purely because this year Obi-Wan is coming out, right? Ewan McGregor is back. Like, it's the 20th anniversary. Like, it's insane. Wait, who was he in Kingdom Hearts Just a Banana? Wasn't he he was like, from memory, he was one of the, like, anime people. How's the Clone Army going? I actually bought 2 more clone packs today. They're over here. I need to spin this way. Clone packs. I also have a fanny pack over there for Universal Studios. But I'm excited. I had, like, a voucher from, like, when I, like, did a return on something. And I was like, oh, you know what? Might as well get some more clones. I don't know if I'm going to keep the orange troopers, though. Like, I definitely just wanted, like, the Phase 1 troopers. So, we'll see. I don't know. But I'm really enjoying army building. It's not good. It's not good. I would much rather buy, like, a ton of other sets, but it's addicting. It's addicting. Anyway, that was my Star Wars rant. Attack of the Clones only has 19 sets. It's disgraceful. Ansem the Wise, thank you. Thank you. It's so sad. Like, and, like, I didn't even think about it until I had this TikTok pop up on my For You page, where it was like, oh, look at LEGO, like, making all of these, like, sets for, like, Empire's 40th anniversary, and, like, we had all these helmets, and then it's Attack of the Clones time, and we get nothing. Like, I know that the Dark Trooper is, like, a hot thing right now, but it's, like, in terms of, like, the helmet range, which, like, personally, hold on, I need to move my chair up for this conversation. Which, like, personally, the helmets have never been, like, one of my... Don't diss TikTok. My TikToks are fun. Okay? I like TikTok. Don't be mean. It's also how I learned that Dumbledore comes out in April. That's the only marketing I've seen for it, and it was on TikTok, alright? But, yeah, it was, like... And it made me think, I was like, why do we have a Dark Trooper helmet and not a clone helmet? Like, surely a Phase 1 clone helmet would have been perfect. Like, just a generic white helmet. Like, it's great. I hate TikTok too. Can we stop the TikTok slander? I will be doing Skywalker Saga on stream. I don't know if I'll do the entire thing. Like, I know I'll definitely do... Like, I definitely want to do, like, Revenge of the Sith. Because that's my favorite movie. And probably the original trilogy. But I don't think I'll play through the entire game on stream. Like, I think that's just too much. We'll be here for months if I do it. If I do it. It is Thursday. Thursday afternoon for me. And I'm just chilling, building. I thought I would do a nice short stream. It's nice and calm. Yeah, I know, right, Ricardo? Like, I didn't even know when it came out. I just knew it was sometime this year. And in my head, I was like, it's probably going to be June or September. And then I see this advert on TikTok of the trailer. And I see in the top corner, it's like releasing April 7th. And I'm like, what? I was like, wait, what? April? Like, that's coming out before Doctor Strange. Since when? It never makes sense. Guys, stop being mean to TikTok. I learn so much from TikTok, okay? I understand. Like, here's the thing, right? Let's pretend TikTok is Lego for a second here, right? If someone doesn't like Lego, that's okay. But as long as they don't put you down for liking Lego, that's what's most important. So don't put me down for liking TikTok. Just because you don't. If you don't, that's fine. That's fine. I love it. Okay? I love it. I'm going to do it for the same thing I do with all other Wizarding World movies and wait for it on DVD. See, I'm going to go see it. And then I will talk about it. And then I will probably never watch it again. I feel like I need to watch the Grindelwald one. Just so that I know what's going on. I feel like at this point, right, like Fantastic Beasts started off so good. And then they just expanded the universe too much and tried to cram in too much fan service that it just got very confusing. And there were just too many characters that I was like, I don't care anymore. Oh. See, Lisa, you can't say that my TikTok's the best if you don't even know who the other people who have it are. Lisa, what are you doing? Oh, I love TikTok. I want to post more. I want to try and post like one every day, but like I also want them to be good. So it's hard. Is that ad video still coming? Ben, where have you been? Wait, no, I never posted it. Oh my gosh, I uploaded it and I never posted it. Whoopsies. I need to do that. I could go and put it public right now, but no, you can hang here. Catwoman was in Fantastic Beasts too. That's true. Isn't she thingy Lestrange? Good for Zoe Kravitz, honestly. Look at her doing the absolute I can't read this manual. Oh. It's because it's not open all the way. Maybe that's why. I still haven't watched the Hogwarts Legacy State of Play. I've seen a lot of like screenshots from it. And it looks fantastic. I'm very excited for that game. I think it should be good, but again, I hope the story doesn't go too off the rails. Like, I just want to sit and then, like, enjoy it. Thank you, Joe. I knew you would appreciate it. I knew you'd appreciate it. Zoe is just awesome in general. It makes me realize as well how bad Anne Hathaway's Catwoman was. Like, I love Anne Hathaway, but it just didn't work for me. Like, Catwoman to me is supposed to be, like, very flirty, like, very sultry, very just, like, naughty, and, like, be, like, a real tease. Anne Hathaway just felt too safe. Too safe. Like, thingy Lestrange, exactly. Not saying you are. Pink eyes, that's exactly what you're saying. That's what I'm hearing, at least, and I am offended. I'm very offended. Thank you. Love that. Anne Hathaway's Catwoman was great. Well, I mean, I just didn't enjoy The Dark Knight Rises that much in general. Look, Tom Hardy as Bane was pretty good. Like, I enjoyed it. I don't know. Yes, Ricardo. That's exactly what we're saying. Mary Jane Watson is just... Ooh. I sat for a while thinking about, like, what to say for that TikTok. Because, like, I'd had a couple ideas and I was like, nah, it has to be Mary Jane. I cannot stand Mary Jane. Well, Ben, now that I've remembered, probably today... Because I remember I spent so long, like, trying to put all the ads in. Because it took a lot longer than I originally thought. And then I think I just gave up. But it's uploaded on this channel. And I was going to put it on, like, the Get Scored so it's not, like, public. I mean, what's worse, TikTok or Twitter? Twitter, I think. No, I did not like Anne Hathaway's Catwoman. It just felt very boring. Michelle Pfeiffer is still my favorite. And then I'd say Zoe Kravitz is second. Only because, like, parts of her didn't feel too much like Catwoman. Or, like, full Catwoman. Which I feel like if she continues to be in the movies, like, that will develop as we sort of go. Like, I just really hope, like, with the second sort of, like, Robert Pattinson Batman movie, assuming that that will happen, right? I mean, it should do. Like, I hope that we keep the Riddler around. I hope that we keep the Penguin and Catwoman around. And they're sort of just, like, in the background. And you hear about them. Just so that you know that they exist in the universe still. Like, that's what I really hope. I like Gotham's Catwoman. She was pretty cool from what I saw. I mean, I never really... Like, I gave up on that show after a certain point. But I liked it. I really liked it. What's your favorite Anne Hathaway movie? I mean, it's The Princess Diaries, people. Anne Hathaway's iconic role. Can you put the link for the ad video in this chat? I cannot right now because I haven't posted it, but I will put it in a stream chat for you. Oh, Brady, I love the 50th cups. I've been using, I don't have it on hand with me right now, but I've been using my Animal Kingdom one that I got like almost like every second day or so. I love it. I really want to get the Magic Kingdom one. Ideally, I want to get all 4 of them, but I don't think I can carry around 4 Starbucks mugs in my suitcase. I've never seen Ella Enchanted. Fun fact. I did give up on Gotham. I think it was like after the first season. Like I watched like the first season and a bit of like the second, and I feel like I just couldn't keep up anymore because like I would miss an episode or something. And like this is back when like you had to record shows. And then if I didn't watch like the recording after a week, it just built up and I could never get through them. Like, I thought the show was, like, really good. I loved Jim Gordon in it. He was spectacular. I have seen Encanto. I loved it. I haven't seen Turning Red yet, though. But I keep hearing, like, what's it called? Like, Four Town, I think the band is. Keep hearing that song. Also, Harry Styles has announced a new album today. Hyped. Hyped. We love that. There's an update in the world of pop culture for you all. There we go. See, like a monster, you gotta get through. Here's the thing when I find with, like, people recommend TV shows, right? Like, they aged up Ivy. Lame. Is, like, whenever, like, someone recommends a TV show to me, like, for example, like, with the show Euphoria, right? Like, I talk about it, like, all the time, right? Reminder, this is a very adult show. Don't watch it if you're under the age of 16. But with Euphoria, like, I watched it originally because I saw Zendaya talking about it, and I was like, I love Zendaya. Let's watch this. I also like HBO shows, like Game of Thrones was great. And I'm watching the first few episodes, and I was like, what am I watching? Like, I'm really confused. I don't know what's going on. Why is Zendaya doing drugs? Like, this is just weird. And then, like, after, like, the 4th episode, I was like, oh, okay, and could sort of, like, understand it and get behind it, and season 2 was a lot easier to understand. So when I go and recommend this show, which I personally think is really good, I always tell people, I'm like, you need to make it past the carnival episode. After that, it will make a lot more sense, and you'll sort of get it and understand it, and it's a lot easier to watch. But before then, it's a bit chaos. Don't be mean to Harry Styles. Fez is a fantastic character. I did not like him in season 1 at all. And then I grew to love him, like, especially after, like, seeing him talk with Lexi. Like, Cassie was always my favorite in, like, season 1. And then season 2, I just wanted to throw her head against a wall. Like, I still love her, but I'm just like, you are a dumbass. Like, what are you doing? Maddie, again, also really annoyed me in the first season. Second season, loved her. Lexi's always been an icon. Rue and Jules always annoyed me. Like, Zendaya's acting's great, fantastic, whatever. But, like, out of all the characters I care about, it's not her. So, sorry. Not good. If Mega Bloks had the DC license, do you think Mega Bloks would treat it better than Lego? I think that Lego's problem right now, right, is they're like, I think after the CW show started to tank, like, and after the Lego Batman movie, right, like, that's when the regular sets sort of started to calm down. Like, I think after all of that happened, they just had no faith anymore in, like, how they would sell. And, like, after they made too many Lego Batman movie sets and, like, they weren't selling, it was like, oh, okay, we're not going to make these again. And then because DC wasn't making that many movies either, and the movies they were making were doing badly, I think they just gave up. And, like, they don't take chances with it anymore. And it's really disappointing because, like, I love to see it. Like, I think back to, like, the original... Like, even if they just branched out a bit more with, like, Batman, I think would be really cool as a starting point. So I think Mega Bloks definitely will. Oh my gosh, Rue's sister, honestly, underrated character. Underrated. I love her. And I feel so horrible. I can't imagine how hard it must be for, like, her as a character to watch this happening. And, like, watch it unfold. Like, oh, that is rough. You know what my favorite Harry Styles song is, though? Kiwi. Icon. I feel bad for Rue's mum also again. I'm blaming Lego DC's problems on Warner Brothers. But also, actually, I would blame part of it, right? Like, I remember hearing, like, I was on a call with, and I was asking about, like, DC, right? And they said that, like, when the Suicide Squad came out, like, obviously, like, they can't make sets on the Suicide Squad because of the name and, like, how Lego sort of just operates in terms of what they make. So they, like, put all of the characters in just random sets sort of thing. So it's like now that DC as well is like sort of starting to like branch out into like more adult sort of films. Like even just look at the Batman. Like the Batman, while it's not an R-rated film, it's very dark. And it surprises me that there are sets. Like I'm glad that they are and I think they are amazing. And they don't tie in like too directly and I think it's perfect. But it's like, it's interesting to sort of see, right? So it's like Suicide Squad movie, not gonna happen. Zack Snyder's Justice League. Admittedly, it's just like a remake, so it's like they're not going to do sets to begin with, but again, a lot darker. Same with like the Joaquin Phoenix Joker. Like, why would you make sets off of that? So it's like when you don't have really movies to support it, like I guess Lego's just not incentivized at all, and it's such a shame because it's like I want to create like the Justice League universe. Like honestly, Forest Fire carries the DC universe on his back for Lego. I'm telling you. I mean, I would love to have, like, the Mad Hatter or something, Garrett. I feel like that would be really cool to get as, like, a villain in like, a Batman set. But we only ever get the Joker or Harley. And don't get me wrong, I love both of those characters. But, like, can we have another Poison Ivy, please? That would be nice. Or even, like, another Mr. Freeze that doesn't have a fishbowl on his head. That would be awesome. Just painful. Oh, Jay, you're talking about, Sydney Sweeney. Yes, I hope she's Black Cat personally. Felicia Hardy. I think that would be fantastic. I'm excited to find out what happens with that. What set am I building? One that was only just revealed the other day. The Dagobah Jedi training, which is why I can't show it to you. Or talk about it. Besides that. That's all. Craig series? There's a Craig series. I need to watch the live action Duck Song actually. Now that we're talking about Forest Fire. I feel like DC movie sets don't sell well. Just assuming the Wonder Woman set was clearanced everywhere. Well, here's the thing as well with the Wonder Woman set, right? Like, unfortunately, because of COVID, like, it released and had no movie to back it up. Also, the set kind of sucked. And, like, the movies don't do well. Like, I think if they just stuck to, like, comic book stuff that sort of existed in its own universe, like, you'd probably do better. Then again, it's like, the Batman was a really good movie. And those sets sold out after the movie came out. It was like gone instantly. Like even I look at like the Black Widow set, right? Like again, people didn't really like enjoy that movie, but the set also kind of sucked. How come I didn't get access to the Skywalker Saga? You tell me. I mean, Land doesn't give it out. I don't understand. Actually, no, not even me, right? Like, not even me. Why didn't any of like the Star Wars Lego channels get it? Has anyone else noticed that? Like none, like Lego Star Wars on YouTube, right? Like, you think M&R, solid bricks. I mean, I personally think the brick was as well. Then you've also got, like, the lugs, which, again, they don't, like, post too much, like, content. But that's usually what I think of. Not to mention, there's also, like, Republic Studs. And, like, a couple of other channels that, like, really focus on Star Wars. Why did none of them get it? Like, don't get me wrong. I have a gaming channel. I love Lego Star Wars. I love Lego games. I would have loved to have it. But, like, on the priority list, those people are above me. They didn't get it either. I don't know. I don't even know what company was sending it out. I just saw, like, a article written down being like, we played the Skywalker Saga, and I was like, what? What? Elgato never distributes access for the video games. They always talk about it, and then they're just like, no. I'm just like, okay. Like, it was just, like, video game networks. I mean... I guess it's either, like, a video game network's gotta, like, talk to you, or you've gotta, like, suck up to someone. I don't want to suck up to people. I'd rather just buy the game, personally. I don't know. I feel like I never sort of want to be that person. It's like, there are, like, even just, like, with LAN, right? Like, I feel like sometimes, like, people sort of, like, tend to suck up to LAN. I'm just like, what are you doing, fam? I mean, I personally wouldn't do it myself. So I sort of, like, look at it and I'm, like, kind of cringy. Because they have a better relationship with Warner Brothers. Fam, I've been to the Warner Brothers Australia building. Not that that means anything. Warner Brothers, I promote Harry Potter. Give me the game. Give me the game. That's what I thought happened, Matera. I remember someone mentioning that to me. And I was like, I was really confused. I'll tell you that. I was very, very confused. I was like, okay. Good night, Xeon. Hope you have a good sleep. Like, I don't know. I just saw it and I got confused and I was like, well, also though, right? Like I said, like when I buy this game, I want to play it, like, on the main channel to start with. Because, like, this is a really exciting thing for, like, Lego Star Wars and I just, like, guess the Lego community. Like, the Lego Star Wars games have been, like, a huge thing for many, many years. Like, outside of just sort of, like, Lego, right? So I'm like, I want to, like, play it on the main channel. Because, like, not everyone knows about this channel. So I feel like it'd be fun to sort of just, like, get it out there sort of thing. Be like, hey, look at this game and, like, play it and, like, get more people to see it, because it's like a lot of people as well, like they want to see the game or they want to wait for a sale before buying it. I don't know why people didn't take advantage of that. Anyway, I love that. I love that everyone's gone like full Voldemort right now. I find that really funny. I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. Thank you. Voldemort did get the game, Cosmic Lime. Oh. See, Jay, I want to say The Office. Then again, I haven't watched much Parks and Rec. I also, right, I have video ideas for when I get the Office set. I even had a video idea for, like, the Vincent van Gogh idea set, despite the fact that I'm probably never going to buy that set. I also, thanks to a meme that I saw on Twitter, came up with an idea of what I want to do with this set. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I've never played Rocket League. Is that bad? Voldemort is a Star Wars fan. But also, guys, like, Voldemort is owned by Warner Brothers. So, it's really easy for Voldemort, to get stuff from Warner Brothers. Do you have a BTS set idea? Not at all. Not at all. Though I feel like it would be quite funny to, like, mess that set. I don't have any more Florida vlogs. They are all done. But there will be more of them next month. I was finally able to book my Disney tickets yesterday. It was a great time. Voldemort's probably a Sith. I imagine so. You know what I wanted to try and do? Not that I know if it's possible or not, but I thought it would be quite funny to try and build a clone army within the Lego Skywalker Saga game. See ya, pink eyes. I want to burn all BTS when they come out. That is mean. That is mean. Guys, just bring it to a convention and get JB to sign it for you, and then you can have a designer-signed BTS set. It's a win-win. Win-win for everyone. How do I... Oh, like that. Okay, this set's confusing. I'll tell you that right now. I am... Oh, this is odd. Odd. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. They don't even have customization in this one. Wait, actually? You mean I can't make myself? Lame. I love the Lego Batman movie. It's so good. Okay, no, let me talk about Epcot, Jay. Let me talk about Epcot. I think Epcot is a beautiful Disney park to look at, right? It's gorgeous. It's very pretty. The World's Showcase is great. But there's really not that much to do. Everything that there is to do is at the front, and it's all outdated, right? And that's the problem with having some sort of like futuristic park. Like even Tomorrowland and Disneyland, it can be outdated very quickly. It's just, you go and you walk around and you drink and you eat. There are 2 rides at the back of the park. Both of them have like an hour-and-a-half wait, which I don't want to sit around for. Not to mention that Ratatouille will break down on you. The Guardians ride isn't open yet, and like everything as well at the front was like under construction. So it was just like, in terms of like Disney parks, like I was just like, there's really not that much to do at Epcot. Like, it's beautiful, and I loved looking around it, like, especially when the sun was setting, it looked really pretty, and then the Epcot ball at night looks gorgeous. I also really like the Finding Nemo ride. Test Track just feels, like, outdated. Like, it's fun, but, like, I don't know. It's sad. I was just like Animal Kingdom, amazing. Amazing. Hollywood Studios as well doesn't have that much, but at least, like, it's not as spread out like Epcot is. Like, you can walk around the entire back of the Epcot park and you're not going to find any, like, rides or attractions or anything like that, or even shows for the matter. So I'm just like, man. Like, when my family, right, we were having a conversation yesterday, we're like, right, do we go to Hollywood Studios or do we go to Epcot? And since I can't go to California Adventure, I was like, we should do Hollywood Studios, because just in case, like, we don't get to do Star Wars. It's got the Tower of Terror. It's got the Rock and Roller Coaster. Like, we like thrill rides. But my mum and my sister are like, yay, Epcot. And I'm like, I don't want to do that again. Neither does my dad. He's like, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Animal Kingdom is the best, Spoos. How dare you skip it? Like, my ranking of Disney parks, right? It goes California Adventure, Animal Kingdom, Disneyland, then I would probably go Disneyland Paris, Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Epcot, then there's like that, like, Disney Studios Park in Paris. That one's something else, man. I hated Epcot. That's the thing, right? Like, Epcot is it's just lacking. It's lacking. That's what it is. If they got rid of, like, Journey into Imagination and, like, redid it, that would be great. Living with the Land's awesome. Soaring's awesome. Test Track, again, needs another update because it's just outdated at this point. I have hope for the Guardians ride. I think that would be really good when that opens. But, like, we can't be relying on Ratatouille and Guardians to get people through the door. Like, it's just a lot. I love this question. Okay. Question for the Florida vlogs as well. Who is the old man tagging along with you guys? So that, everyone, is the CEO of Lego, Joe. In all seriousness, note, that is Claire's dad. And he was an icon. He was amazing. He paid for the Airbnb. So shout out to Joe. He sponsored the trip. And he was just really fun. Like, he had no clue about, like, anything Lego related. So he sort of made the joke that, like, he was, like, the Lego CEO. Especially because, like, there may or may not be, like, a designer interview video that came out of that trip. I have footage for it on my computer. And I said to Ryan as well, I was like, if you don't edit it, I will. Because I just want to, like, try this as a project. I think it'll be fun. I would and cannot ever post that being in land, but, you know, it was really funny to listen to, just listening to everyone's jokes. Shout out to Josh from Josh Builds Stuff as well. A lot of that video's humor came directly from him. So, good work, Josh. But yes, that is Joe, Claire's dad. He was great. Shout out to him. CEO of Lego, tell him to fix Lego DC. We tried. It was great. Oh, we love that. Hey, Saul. I haven't been to Universal in 17 years. Oh my god. 17? I thought thought me being like almost 10 was bad. No, that's far worse. Oh dear. Universal is amazing. I'm so excited. That's the whole reason as well. I said to my family, I'm like, we're doing 3 days of Disney. Like, screw Disney World. I want to go to Universal. Also, Universal's not as busy. Like, I've seen so many videos of the Hagrid ride and I'm so hyped. So hyped. It looks great. Well, Lego Master, I wouldn't, because like, firstly, it's not my video idea. So like, I wouldn't do that. Also, don't want to get in trouble. But like, because when we're filming it, right, like this video was chaos. It went for like an hour. Like we were sat there filming for an hour and just like, Josh Build Stuff is just cracking dad jokes after dad jokes, and like it was a mess. And then one day I suddenly had like this idea of how to structure it, because it's like it's so disjointed. And because like some of it was filmed on my camera, I've got half the footage, and I was just like, I mean, if you're not gonna do it, I'll do it. I want to try this out. But it was really fun. Like, I think we filmed like, it was only that and like, I think a building on a budget that like got filmed, which like, I wish I'd come up with an idea to have done, because like, it was such a fun group of people. So I really got to get preparing for Brickworld so that I can get some good content outside of vlogs out of it. Because it was fun. It was fun. Oh my gosh, pardon me. There is like something in my nose. Oh my gosh. My class was supposed to go on our senior trip next week. It was planned to go to Universal, but it was all messed up because one person said it was childish. Universal is childish. I'm sorry. They can go and stick to the Seuss area, which is the only childish area in that entire park. Have they not seen the Velocicoaster? Hello. That thing looks insane. I want to go on the Velocicoaster, man. It looks so good. Universal's amazing. I was blown away. Diagon Alley and Hogsmeade are the most incredible theme park lines I've ever been to. Hagrid's motorbike was one of the best roller coasters I've ridden. Has anyone who gone to Universal and bought the Express Pass? Out of curiosity, I want to know if that thing's worth it. Part of me thinks it is, because then you could skip the queue on, like, the Hogwarts Express. But also then, like, right, like, you can't use it for Hagrid's, which is good, because then, like, if you've skipped the ride on everything else, waiting, like, the 2 hours for Hagrid's doesn't seem so bad to me. Suddenly. Oh my gosh, why is my nose, like, so wrong right now? Oh my goodness. Oh, 2 months before Velocity. That sucks. That sucks. I saw it on my TikTok once and I was like, oh, there's like a really fast, like, beginning. I also watched a video and it said you were getting, like, it felt like you're getting thrown out of your seat. And I was like, hello. I need to check if the Jurassic Park water ride reopened, as I'm excited. Theme parks are fun, okay? Even if you just go and, like, look around at things, like, it's just a fun environment. Fun environment. Also, to that person who said Universal was childish, they've deprived you from going to that really cool Spider-Man ride. Screw them. I don't like them. They can... There's a hair on this leaf. They can get lost. I can't believe that one person, like, ruined it for everyone. First step, get a friend that comes later. Definitely. I've only been to, like, theme parks with friends, like, 2 or 3 times, I'd say. And, like, one of the times was, like, with all of my dance friends, and we went to Disneyland, and it was, like, a big, like, group trip sort of thing. And it was so much fun. Like, I'd never experienced, like, a theme park like that before. It was so different and, like, so exciting. I loved it. I've got 2 extra pieces that shouldn't be extra pieces. This is a bit of a problem. Where did they go? Oh, there. Wait. Yep, one of them goes there. And what about this one? Why is this brown piece separate? Where do you go? Where do you belong, sir? Is it there? No, that's supposed to be this piece. Why are there less extra pieces than I thought? I didn't buy the express pass, but my sister's autistic and had trouble waiting in line, so she's able to get a guest access pass. That's very lucky. One for you, but also I'm glad that they did do that for her, because that would be an incredibly stressful time. They'd rather go to Panama. What on earth is that? See, that's how you know it's not good, because I've never even heard of it. Okay, I have a spare piece. It's one of these things. That's not supposed to be spare. This is, okay, I'm just gonna keep moving on. Ooh, minifigure. Yay. We went in the express pass lane with my sister's guest assistance pass and had very little waits. Okay, that's good. Because, like, the thing is, right, like, Disney's now got their Genie Plus system and then, like, their additional lightning lanes. And then Universal's got, like, express pass. And, like, how many times am I going to go to Universal? Realistically. I would want to go a lot, but that's not going to happen. So it's like, I'm tempted, but I'm also like, how do I pitch to my dad, hey, let's spend an extra $400 on Universal so we can cut the line. I managed to get him to pay for Genie Plus, so that was good, but that was like $180. Like, that was like the price of like the express pass for 4 people for 3 days. So, I don't know. The beach is the same. It's very true. The beach is the same everywhere you go. That's why I don't understand people who like come to Australia and are like, I want to go to Bondi. I'm like, if you're from the UK, right, and like half your beaches have stones on them, okay, maybe, yeah. But like, the most part about the Lego sets are when the bags don't have a minifigure. That's so true. Like, you know those sets, right, where it's like all of the minifigures are like in like the first 2 bags? Like, I remember that being like a thing for like years. I actually like that they've split it up. Like, I think it makes it far more exciting. It's very different. Beaches are very different. That smells like a lie to me. I don't buy it. As someone who lives in a country with many beaches, doesn't sound right. I feel like they're all the same, for the most part. Yeah. I mean, I spent a week at theme parks with him and a bunch of other people, Hawk Pro, so, I mean, I'd say so. Oh dear. Oh dear. BFAB, that's because it's a good joke. You know what else is an overused joke? You. Rude. Sorry, there was something stuck in my throat for a second. I think I need some water. Ugh, there we go. Garrett, don't call her a fast pass for a sister. That's so mean. So mean. But like, I'm glad that they do that. I feel like at Disneyland, like, people take advantage of that like system, like specifically like the wheelchair system. But then again, I'm like, I don't know how you could change that potentially. Oh, Flynn, I am so sorry that happened to you. That sucks. That absolutely sucks. That's so mean. Who's so mean? Guys, no one excuse my cough. Excuse me. You know what else is an overused joke? Your mum. Again, that's because it's a good joke. I used to hate that joke and now I'm like, lol, this is funny. Don't worry, I'm here. College sucks, by the way. Oh, the start, I'm sorry. I mean, I agree, but I'm sorry to hear so. I would love to see, like, more Batman sets in the same style as, like, the 89 sets. I went to JB Hi-Fi today when I was, like, looking to get my light. And I saw this range, and I took a photo of it because I want to put it on Instagram. Of just, like, these tiny little, like, die-cast Batmobiles, and it would have, like, the Batmobile, and then it would have a Batman figure, and there was one for, like, the animated series, which is the one I took the photo of. They had, like, the 89 Batmobile, the 60s Batmobile, the new Batmobile, the Tumbler, and just, like, a ton of them, and I was like, I love this. Like, I want, like, tons of that for, like, all of them, because, like, I love those minifigure scale Batmobiles. They're fantastic. So I'm like, please, give me a Batman Forever, Batman and Robin sort of Batmobile, give me an animated series one. Like, if that's the only DC sets they're gonna make, honestly, I wouldn't complain. I'm here for that. Give me that. I want more. I want waffle fries. Oh my god, the start. Imagine, though. Imagine the printing of that. That would be iconic. Iconic. See you, Ben. Hope you have a good day. I will do the ad video. Don't you worry. I mean, it's mostly done. Mostly done. Guys, I don't know if I ever told you this, right? Like, I think I mentioned the fact that, like, I had, like, my family had, like, a huge Italian holiday planned, right? And, like, one of the places that my, like, dad had talked about going was this place called Lake Como. And I was like, why on earth are we going there? Like, what is there? And then I saw a TikTok one day, and it was like, real-life Star Wars places you can go to. Lake Como! And I was like, wait a second, that's where Anakin and Padme got married? What? Oh my gosh. And then I was, like, really excited to go there. And then our trip got cancelled twice because of COVID. And I was like, great. It was very sad. Oh my gosh, Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman figure. If the only way to get that right is by doing another one of the giant Batman vehicles, I'm in. Like I've done my little Batmobile display now, and I'm really tempted to just go and buy the Joker minifigure from, like, the recent Batman set. Like, the one without the, like, just the vest one. Like, it's $30 or whatever. But I'm just like, if I put this with, like, my Tumblr, like, it's gonna look sick. And then I can just have, like, a collection of cool, like, Batman minifigures and, like, minifigure scale vehicles. Like, I'm on board for this. I like the sound of it. Like, imagine, like, if they did one and you get the Penguin and you get Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman, and then you just get, like, that same Michael Keaton Batman again. I'm here for that. Yes, please. I want an Anne Hathaway figure as well. Let's not ruin it, Lego Monster. Let's not ruin it. I want more. Yes, I do want more. Probably not, Will. Probably not, unfortunately. I'm in the new Back to the Future set. You just gotta look closer. Is there actually a banana in that set? Speaking of, that Marty McFly. Ouch. Ouch. He is not. This is so confusing. I want comic DC sets first. Look, so do I. But if the only thing I'm gonna get is movie stuff, I'm gonna take it. I just want it to be good movie stuff. like the minifigure scale Tumblr. I love that thing. It's so good. More of that, please. More of that. If that's the only thing you can do. Ooh, a Prince and a Whitney Houston Lego mosaic. That actually sounds cool. I'm on board with that. That sounds fun. Wait, really? Jay? Yes, Mateo. Yes. Okay. And, like, every time the animated series was amazing. And, like, it's so unique. And there was so many cool characters. And it was beautiful. Like, I want an animated series Batmobile. And then, like, if you do the Joker, right? Like, it's technically a remake of, like, the 2008 style Joker. Because, like, that's what he was based off. It would just be perfect. And then also, I feel like it's close enough to comic book stuff that it gives you something different. And it's also still a movie. Technically. I mean, not really. It's a TV show. But you get what I'm saying. I want animated series stuff so bad. It's so cool. That's always been my favorite Batman stuff. I really want a new set with a Count Dooku figure from the Skywalker Saga game. That figure was only in one set in 2013 and cost $80 on Bricklink. I know, right? Especially as I've been watching the Clone Wars, right? Like, I'm seeing Count Dooku pop up so much, and I'm like, this isn't good because I want him as a minifigure now, but he's $80. Because, like, I don't want the Clone Wars face one. Like, I want the, like, good one. And then as well, it's like I'm watching and I'm like, I want Cad Bane now and he's expensive too. And I'm just like, can we like put him in? Like Count Dooku especially, I don't understand because I'm like, you're a big part of the films, man. Like why aren't we putting you here? Like, why don't you get to be a part of this? Like, that's the whole thing as well why I want more prequel stuff. Is just because it's been so long. And these are pretty big name characters and they just don't appear. And it's not fair. Like, I want remakes. Give me remakes of cool stuff, please. There we go. I mean, that 2021 Batman figure from the accessory pack looks somewhat like the animated series suit. It does. I actually really like that Batman, but what I've done personally is I've swapped out the cowl for, like, the original sort of, like, 2012, I mean, not original, but, like, the updated, like, 2012 one. And then, I was like, yep, this is good. You traded your Count Dooku for what? That's so mean, Jay. We missed out. We majorly missed out. I have the original Cad Bane minifigure, but I lost the hat years ago. Ooh, that hurts. I went and looked at the figure and I was like, oh, that's painful. I'm planning on buying, I don't know if anyone's heard of him before, but Bagel Studios. So he lives in Tasmania, in Australia. And he does like a bunch of like custom Star Wars figures. Like he did a Clone Wars, Anakin and Obi-Wan. He's doing like a couple of Ahsokas as well as like Thrawn. And he's got a Cad Bane and like a Darksaber coming out. And like I think they're releasing in like April or something. And I was like, yes, I need these. So I'm going to buy his. That's my way of getting a Cad Bane. I'm like, nah, I'm not paying that expensive one. Not happening. Like, don't get me... But also, I'm like, I want to try out, like, custom figures. It's something I've never really done. But, like, it's always been so interesting. See, I don't think we need a Star Wars CMF, but I still want one. I still want one. Like, I never get the phrase, like, need. Unless it's to do with a set. If it's to do with a set, fair enough. But like, with a CMF series, I don't know. I feel like I got weird thoughts about that. Oh. I know. Lego Star Wars is like, yeah, let's make every character like inaccessible. Except for the ones that like, you don't really care about. You can get them. Like the whole C-3PO thing, right? Like that C-3PO is the best looking C-3PO we have ever gotten. And he's gonna be tied to a UCS land speeder. Which at least at least I had a video idea for the land speeder. Like when I'll probably sell it after I make a video on it. But I'm like, I'll probably keep the figures and then just sell the vehicle. So I know, that's the problem, Pen. That's the problem. I'm just like, I mean, admittedly, it's been, what, a year for me? But even still, I'm just like, I want all the characters now. I want to, like, make all my vehicles. I want to put them on display. And I can't do that because they don't exist. Because the last time they were all made was in 2013. Almost 10 years ago. Like, come on. I'm excited to see what that Sanctum looks like. I mean, at least for me, like, even if the model looks terrible, like, I did buy myself, like, the Infinity War one, so I'm happy either way. Like, it's very much just like, are we sure the C-3PO is real at this point? I mean, look, like, the box of the trash compactor leaked, so, like, you can see that he's got the arm printing. Like, he's gonna be real. I'm still shocked about the Force Ghost, to be honest. Like, I'm glad that that's fake. That was a real laugh. Oh, that's true. Polybag's C-3PO. He was cool. I want one, but that's never gonna happen, is it? I need to get this... There we go. That looks better. Not that I can show you what this set looks like, but I like it. I don't know. It also feels a tiny bit small. There we go. Just a big pile of pieces. The Force Ghost was so interesting, right? Because it's like... I think the funniest thing, right, is that we have set our standards so low that we think that is something Lego would do. It's insane. Oh, he's incredibly talented. And I don't understand the people who are, like, super, like, pressed about him. I'm like, look, at this point, it's like... Because of the whole, like, culture of, like, LAN and everything and how they run and that they expect you, like, if you want to talk about stuff like that, like, you have to say it's rumors. Like, that's become part of, like, the culture. So as a result, like, people can come up and, like, I can't come on and say, oh, yeah, like, Promo Bricks, like, oh, no, like, that's true. That's not a rumor, that's true. I mean, at the end of the day as well, it's like, look at what happened with Peach's Castle. Like, you don't know, like, sometimes there are cases where things do happen to, like, change and all that. Like, but also it's like, if someone's new, like, I feel like people are always a bit suspicious, but like, because of his talent at rendering, like, he was able to fool people. And I think that's amazing. I think that that's really funny. I loved it. Like, people got very annoyed, but like, the Force Ghost, like, was difficult. Like, I remember seeing the Kaminoan and I was like, I mean, it doesn't look real, but like, from like a LAN point of view, I was like, okay, probably better to be safe than sorry, but the Force Ghost got me. That one looked too real, which I think is great. The actual, like, text-based stuff, though, I was just like, I don't know, like, I'm hopeful, but, like, I don't know. Terrify, exactly. It just exposed our low expectations for Lego. That's what I find the best thing, right? It's like, it just showed that, like, we're all too a bit we're all a bit too, like, funny. I do remember that. Jay's Brickblog starting the Uncharted rumors. That was funny. Like, I find it very interesting, personally. Like, I don't know. I can understand why, like, people would be, like, a little bit annoyed or things like that. But, like, I also find it funny. I'll tell you that. I find the new Fortnite season very interesting. I personally like the no building because, like, I just was never good at building. So I'm happy. Ooh, that's a good point, Ricardo, actually. Like, the Sanctum would be, like, the best competitor for the Bugle. Ooh. But, like, it would be so interesting to see what figures come with it. Because, like, that's one of the sets that I'm, like, most excited for. I'm also excited to see what, like, the giant Harry Potter D2C is. But I feel, honestly, I don't know how I feel. Like, I'm excited for the new Harry Potter wave, but I think it's mostly because of, like, the Ministry of Magic. Like, after last year, I feel like I'm just, like, I was a bit let down. So I feel like I'm not as hyped for that this year. Which sucks. But also, it's like, I sort of just forget that, like, Harry Potter, like, has things, because, like, it happens twice a year. Then I'm just like, okay. I wish it was a custom Daily Bugle cup. It's actually just a giant sticker from the Plastic Architect. I bought 3 of them. I wish I bought more, actually. I need the Shrieking Shack. Same. If they did that, I would be excited. I think it will be a really good summer. But I'm interested to see what happens in sort of, like, the second half of the year. Like, what are we going to get? Daily Bulge? Heck yeah. Oof. Sorry, I'm just admiring my set. It's not that I can't say anything. Not saying. Yeah, I remember reading that and I was like, I mean, personally, like, here's my thing with Lego Leaks. Like, I'm in a really, like, interesting situation. Like, I don't think that you're above anyone else for, like, not covering them. But I think if that's the only thing you talk about, that's where I'm sort of, like, iffy. Like, I like talking about, like, leaks and rumors, and, like, I'll talk about them for, like, my favorite themes, but, like, I'm not gonna cover every tiny piece of information that comes out, because, like, I find that boring, personally. Like, just from, like, a creative point of view, I'm like, that's really just, like, I don't know, I find it very repetitive. Like, if that's what I was doing every single day, I feel like I would lose my mind. Like, I want to do more with, like, what I make, and, like, try and, like, make more interesting things. Like, that's the way to put it. But I'm like, I think it's fun to, like, get excited about that sometimes. Like, especially if there's, like, a rumor or a theme that, like, you're really interested in, that, like, you really enjoy, or, like, just, like, you're excited for. Like, if there was one for, like, a creator expert mystery machine, for example, I would lose my mind. I'd be so excited. I would talk about it all the time. I'd be like, yes, this is great. But, like, if it's a rumor about, like, an Easter gift with purchase, like, I don't care. like, stuff like that. Like, I'm just like, meh. Like, Lego City rumors, for example. I'm like, who out here is actually caring about Lego City rumors? The only time people cared about Lego City rumors is when they changed the road plates, because everyone's like, what? They're canceling the road plates? What? I got an Apple Watch, like, just after I got back from the US. News Optimus Prime. Exactly. So I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I feel like Lego City is the best example, because I'm like, who actively out here? Like, everyone's interested in Lego City. Like, it's fun to, like, see the sets when they come out, and, like, people talk about them, because it's like, they've got some amazing pieces. But I feel like, in terms of, like, Promo Bricks coming out with a list of things, like Lego City rumors aren't it. Optimus Prime, yes. Mario minifigures, yeah, that would be a huge one. Star Wars, Harry Potter, Marvel, DC, like, that stuff, like, that's exciting stuff. Lego City? No. Lego Ninjago just, like, flat out, like, ruined the show, so I don't know. I'm at the May 4th polybag, and she just looked at me and smiled, walked into the back room. Of course that could mean anything. That could. I'm interested to see what the May 4th promo is. I mean, personally, I liked the dioramas. I would just like it to be something not original trilogy. Like, I think it would, like, we've gotten 4 of them now. Like, I would love, like, a Geonosis one for, like, 40th anniversary, Attack of the Clones. I don't necessarily care for like minifigures. I just want it to be like something of substance. Like if it was a minifigure polybag, oh yeah, I'd be like super excited. But like, even if it was just like a tiny set with like a repetition minifigure, yeah, that's fun. I just want it to be something different, something fun. But it'll be interesting to see what happens, you know, considering it's like, it is the sort of, like land speeder. The hit team Lego City, we are. It's like with, you know what Lego City reminds me of, right? Like the only times that I feel like people talk about Lego City is like when there's like the road plates or like the Crooks hideout being like cancelled, right? It reminds me of like the Marvel mechs. No one talks about them until like Wolverine, a rare minifigure who hadn't appeared in years, was going to be in one, and they got cancelled. No one cares. No one cares. No, we're not dogging on No Way Home. But the funny thing about people dogging on No Way Home is that they're acting as if there's like a 7-second scene of the Flash is everything. I'm like, sorry? Like, you're gonna make that ruin that beautiful scene of them all teaming up and jumping off the scaffolding? Exactly. Like, when City, like, releases the photos, I'm like, oh yeah, like, let's have a look at City. But, like, who's closely following Lego City rumors? I don't think anyone is. Star Wars, yeah, because people want to, like, keep an eye on, like, oh, what's coming up? Like, I might need to buy a retired set, or I might need to buy a minifigure. Same with Marvel, same with Harry Potter. Like, that's why people pay close attention. One, so that they can plan their buying, and two, you can work out what retired sets are worth your money and things like that. BFAB, that would require the 6-year-old Lego City fans to know who I am. Marvel movies do not have the best CGI. It's because they rely too much on it, and like so much of it is like CGI that like it doesn't look right. It's like Uncanny Valley type of thing. Jang follows City. Even then, I don't think Jang is following like Lego City leaks. Holly's over party's trending. Oh, not again. Damn it. It's alright, guys. I'll just get an Ula costume. That's how I'll save myself. Oh dear. No, I definitely think, like, No Way Home did have flaws in it. Like, I remember watching it for the first time and I was like, this beginning is too fast. Like, we are moving too fast. The second time I watched it, I was like, okay, like, I know what to expect now. Like, it's not sort of, like, as shocking. But, like, it was still a lot. I'm gonna start following Lego City. Alright, everyone. Alright. A man has fallen into the river in Lego City. I want to put that in a video somehow, some way. Also, so here's the deal, right? As we know, I have been fortunate enough, and I'm very excited, to have received the Star Wars sets. Now, when I got this offer, I was like, instantly I knew, I was like, I'm not going to review these, like as a regular review. Like, I could. Maybe I still will. But, like, that's not, like, the main thing that I want to do, right? There are tons of Star Wars reviewers out there. The last thing I think that's going to happen is that someone is going to specifically look for me talking about, a Star Wars set. Maybe I will just because I was fortunate enough to get them early, but I've tried to come up with other ideas for them. The trash compactor one, I've got an idea. Yoda's hut one, I had an idea this morning thanks to a meme. I just don't know what to do with the trench run. I haven't built it yet, so I'm wondering if I should just do that as a live stream. Or maybe I'll just, like, I don't know. I just find it very hard to create something on that. Anakin fell into a lava river in Lego Mustafa City. That I can use. I actually need to buy an Anakin figure. I had an idea for a video, like, similarly to, like, the Captain America one. If you get where that's going. So, I am not looking to do acting anytime soon. I was in, like, 2 adverts as a kid. Fun fact. Not that my face was in them, but, like, I was there. Oh, Jay, I was so proud of that. That's the first thing I thought of doing when I got that review offer. I was like, I need to make fun of this. Like, you know that meme where it's, like, people in, like, the boardroom meeting and, like, people are, like, giving ideas and then, like, their one guy's, like, giving, like, the most, like, realistic and practical idea and he gets thrown out the window. Like, that's what I was going for. Similar. You're on the right track, BFAB. You are on the right track. On the right track. Bye, Abishay. Have fun at work. Or, no, I think you'd be at work. You said break. Bye. The Star Wars sets are. I mean, as long as they're like, as long as they're within the same price range as each other, I don't think it's as bad. But like, some of these I'm just like, you're an outlier here, mate. I'm Robert Patterson's Lego account, so I guess you could say that acting would not be for me. Okay, the stud. We believe you. Acting king pretending Lego City links are exciting for land. No, guys, I've got to put on like April Fool's Day is coming up. I have to put on a good performance for that video. Oh, BFAB, I should have done that. No, I'm taking the trash compactor name and I'm running with it. I'm very excited. Same with like land speeder. I made a tweet about it the other day. I have an idea for the UCS land speeder because I want to build the set. Like, I want to build it. I want to experience it. Do I want to keep it? No, I'm going to sell it afterwards. But like, if I can build it and do like build streams and then like do a fun video on it and then sell it and maybe keep like just the minifigures or something, that's good with me. I'm fine with that. Sweet. Also makes more financial sense from like me point of view. But like, I'm excited. I have some like fun ideas. It's like when the Office set comes out, I'm hyped. Also, you just know when that Office set comes out, what's everyone gonna do? Recreating the Office scenes with the Lego Office set. Lego Office, the Office memes in Lego. That's what it's gonna be. That's what everyone's gonna do. No, I refuse. I'm not doing that. I'm Dua Lipa's Lego account. No, you're not, Joe. Don't lie. Any news on how much the Office set will be? None currently. I'm estimating, like, I reckon it's going to be like $100. That's what I think. Do you have a custom Phase 2 Cody? Because you could make it believable in your first video. I wish I did. Maybe I could Photoshop one. Maybe I could do something like that. I love memes. Spruce. Boring. Oh my god, it's happening. I mean, I think that's the way you've got to like, that's how you've got to introduce the video. The Office is overrated. Dominic. I mean, a little. I really like it though. Like, I love it. I mean, everyone did the Minnie the Pooh meme when the Lego set came out. Exactly. It's like, just imagine how the Office is going to go. Like, everyone is going to do that. It's going to be like, people will get like their land set, right? Embargo will lift. It's going to be Lego Office reviews. And then instantly, top 20 Office references in the Lego set. Recreating the Office memes. That's what it's going to be. Me, the stud. No, the stud. I've got a much better idea. But the only thing with April 1st, right, is that I've got to time it. Because I've got to make it so that it comes out on April 1st in Australia, Europe, and the US. Which means it's got to come out on, like, the night of April 1st in Australia. And, like, the morning of, like, every other country. Otherwise, it won't work. But I've got an idea. I just need to film it. It'll be interesting. Like, I'm not going to do what I did last year. I'm not going to get Blender out. I'm not going to fake a set. Have a different idea. I also don't want to do a fake leak. I feel like people are going to do a lot of fake leaks this year. Boring. I'm just out here criticizing everyone. This is bad. Okay. Whoops. Look, I'm not saying the memes won't be funny. Don't get me wrong. I'll probably do an Instagram post, like, recreating them with the Lego set, and that will be it. Actually, speaking of Instagram, I was thinking about this the other day. I sort of want to take my, like, I don't know. I just sort of want to change what I post. Like, I feel like I want to, like, post more, like, photos of, like, myself with, like, my collection and, like, building things and not just, like, up-close photos of the sets all the time. I might do that. Might do that more often. Photos with, like, boxes and things like that. Totally confirmed. Yes. Guys, it's a Gringotts leak. Oh my goodness. That's the thing, Joe. I've got to do it early enough so that people forget what the date is. The member stream, I'm going to try and do it on, like, Australian Sunday so that it's, like, Saturday for everyone else. That's what I'm thinking. Should be okay. My April Fool's video, like, our community members are becoming extremely attractive. The Lego community has learnt what a shower is, guys. Woo! It's exciting. Guys, it turns out we are gonna get... Guys, it turns out the Force Ghost piece was actually real. Everyone go and cry. I gotta get myself one of those, like, transparent blue Vaders one day so that I actually, like, have, like, something like that. I really want a pink Vader. That's my goal. One day. Garrett, can you delete that now? But here's the thing with April Fool's Day. You've got to make it, like, as normal looking as possible in order for it to work. Fortnite community's still figuring that out. Spruce, they're never gonna figure it out. Neither will, like, the Halo and, like, COD communities. Nintendo community? Yeah. Xbox? No. We're screwed. We're screwed. Hey, don't just compare us to League of Legends and Genshin Impact fans. Guys, do you think that Raid Shadow Legends fandom knows what a shower is either? I don't. There goes any chance of a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship deal. Okay, going in now. That's fine, Ben. See ya. I'm probably gonna go, actually. I've finished building my set now, so... Yes. Garrett, no. Hey, Pop. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm doing well. I'm doing good. Things have been good. I bought a light today. It's great. Imagine that, Joe. Imagine he was an industry plant. Just kidding. Lego would not have the budget for that. Lego would not put their money into that. Record profits and revenue? Nah, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Anyway, guys, thank you all for joining me for this short, I mean, it wasn't really short in the end, it was an hour and a half, for this live stream where we basically criticized everyone in the Lego community. Oh dear. See, Ricardo, I bought the bed sheets and then I looked at them and I was like, this was a mistake, and I went and returned them. But I've still got the buff mat, so there's that. There's that. Don't be mean to Morbius. I'm excited for it. But anyway, thanks again for hanging out with me today. I want to do Mario Kart this weekend. So if you have Mario Kart, make sure that your Nintendo Switch Online is active. Make sure you have updated and make sure you have purchased the DLC. I'm very excited. Very, very, very excited. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Again, member stream for the main channel will be this weekend. I need to schedule that this afternoon. And I hope you all have a great night and a great day. See you guys. Bye.